Hello, everybody. This is Julie D from Nordonia.news, and welcome to Jabbering with Julie. I kind of feel like I'm reporting from Walmart today. And here I am reporting at Walmart today. I'm not actually at Walmart today. I was at Walmart yesterday. But before I talk about Walmart, I want to remind everybody to watch the show all the way to the end so you can find out what to do to try to win the contest. And what do you win, you ask? Your very own Jabbering with Julie mug of fun. Two-sided. Yeah. You deserve it. What comes in the mug of fun? Well, it's full of candy. Candy is donated by Jackson Comfort, and they also pitched in for a Dunkin' gift card and a Cane's gift card. And there are another gift card in there. I think this week we'll give away a Castiangelo gift card. And maybe some other surprises will get thrown in. You know, sometimes people donate random things to us and we can put them in the mug of fun. If you're one of those people, I will have my email address in the description so you can send it to me or make arrangements. I must also mention that when the winner is announced, the winner gets to pick up the prize from Postnet in Macedonia. I might as well announce who won on Friday. So every Friday we pick the winner. So, you know, comment, you have all week to comment. So anyways, the winner this week is Deborah Erdman Klimkowitz. Hope I pronounced that right. I don't have a good track record with pronouncing last names. Maybe it's because I have a last name that people can't pronounce, so I don't know. But anyways, Deborah, you may pick your prize up. I will contact you via Facebook, and I will let you know when your prize is at Postnet in Macedonia, waiting for you to pick up. I will let you know. And if you get to me before I get to you, if you tell me, hey, thanks, congratulations. If you get to me before I get to you, get an extra something special in the mug of fun. So there you go. So that's why you have to watch the show to the end so you can see what you need to do to enter the contest. And last week we had some really good dog pictures and comments from people. I gave the viewers some options. I think this time we're just going to have one thing for you guys to do. I try to shake it up every week. But anywho, let's talk about Walmart. So if you're not a fan of Walmart, then maybe go get some tea or something, because I just want to talk to the fans of Walmart that go shopping there every week. And every week it's like, now what did they move? Now what did they move? What's over here? What's over there? So maybe there's some Walmart shoppers watching this show that have just been like not going there, waiting for it to be done. Supposedly it's going to be done in October. But right now if you're a regular shopper, it's like when you're walking through there and I'm like, where am I? I mean, just about everything has moved. So the scene that you see behind me, you walk in from here. This is the home entrance, not over by the food. So this is the other entrance. So this area right here is what you're seeing if you would walk in to the left. I'm sorry. Yeah, to the left. I actually got it right that time. So you walk in Walmart from the home section and you look to the left and this is what you see. So straight behind me over here is now, like over here is going to be the new pharmacy. I already showed you a picture of that window, the big pharmacy window last week. And then beyond that here is all your personal stuff like toothpaste and mouthwash and soap and beauty lipsticks and all that stuff. And then if you walk straight from there over that way, like toward, well, it's kind of hard to explain, but that is where the hardware stuff is now. And then right over here, right over here is, like the sign says, the home stuff. So right around in this area, you'll actually find the frying pans and the plastic containers. And then way over in the corner, yonder, way over, where the department store stuff, like the hardware stuff, the toys are all the way over there. So if you're coming in for a quick toy for a birthday party, you have to walk all that way. So anyways, just so you know. And then over on the food side, some of the aisles are squished so narrow, 2 carts can't even go through. So I'm just waiting for some soccer moms to play chicken. But there isn't any chicken on the aisle, so I don't know. I talked to a worker there, and then the aisle widths are temporary. I think there's only one that's too narrow. But yeah, it's still in flux, and obviously there's some things that are not where they're supposed to be. So every week it's like, oh, now what? Now what? So that's the deal about Walmart. All right, so this is something you may not know. On our website, we have, every month we put up the property sales from the previous month. So in case you haven't been on our website lately, we do have August up. So we actually have a link that you can click on, and it'll have you all the home sales from Hudson, Twinsburg, and the Nordonia area. And this one will be for August, but you can go back and see. I think we have all the way back to January. And then I think at the end of the year, we just wipe it all out and start over. So that is something that you may not have known about. So we were out getting some updated pictures, not just of Walmart, but also Chick-fil-A. Every time I go by there, there's somebody working there. So it looks like they're doing an extra overhang. See the guy in the roof there? So that roof there is new. It doesn't look like they made any changes to the drive-through, because that's fairly new. But this new overhang is new. And in the front, there was some equipment and stuff in the way, but I still think you can see that they're adding the roof and the brick. This side over here now is all brick. And so I think they should be opening at the end of the month or next month. We shall see. Hopefully the weather will stay nice for them so they can do all of that. Now let's talk about some Nerdonia Sports. This week I have pictures from the JV game. Oh, and by the way, the varsity and the JV played Mayfield, and the JV and the varsity both beat Mayfield. I don't have the varsity score handy, but I do believe, oh, by the way, the JV pictures, and I can put a link in the description down below. The pictures where, I don't have the score for the JV. Well, anyways, we did post it out earlier. Anyways, you can always check out the sports tab, fall sports tab on the website, Nordonials.news, for more sport information. We have a lot of scores and stats this week from soccer. As and we'll be putting up these pictures from the JV football game. The varsity game was away, so we weren't there for that, but they did win, and they won by a large margin, if I can recall. I will put the final score for both games down below in the description. There is just a lot to talk about. Okay, so the Macedonia Rec Center parking lot project looks pretty much complete. The parking lot is being used again, which is wonderful. So at least people going to the rec center have a brand new parking lot. Isn't that nice? And there is still some, I'm not sure if it's work to be done or just letting the paint dry, because they added some new handicap spots. which is super nice. So I guess it looks like there's a little construction to be done. It definitely looks like there's some wet paint. So, but those will be useful very soon. Isn't that nice? And while I was there, I noticed, the lights went out. Sorry about that. I really shouldn't put the choose virtual background button so close to the video button. Anyway, so while we were doing that, we noticed the dumpsters, the recycling dumpsters, are now located across the street. This is like when you're directly across the street from the Macedonia Rec Center, like if you pull in and you turn around and you go off to the left to go to the golf club, the golf course. This is more of like when you first pull in, it's more to the right if you were going to go to soccer fields that are across the street. So anyway, you can kind of see them from 82. If you're looking for the recycling bins, here they are. And make sure you only put appropriate stuff in there. It's only for paper and flattened cardboard. You know, don't dump your mattress or your couch or your paint and none of that. That's not cool. And if people continue to do that, the dumpsters will disappear, and we don't want that. All right, so Jenny has sent me more cats that need adopting. I don't have it ready for you today, but she also sent a wish list. And just so you know, she is a nonprofit, and basically what she does is rescue local cats. And so she has lots of cats that you can adopt or foster. And I have a wish list because currently right now she is taking care of around 47 cats. And it's very, obviously difficult for her. So I do have a wish list. I can't say that. Going up soon in case you want to donate some cat food or some of the items from her list. And speaking of which, well, wait, let me show you the cats first. While I'm pulling up the cats, I will tell you that we are having a fundraiser called Boo Giving in October. And we're going to be collecting donations for Jeannie's Gems and also the Emergency Assistance Center. So let me show you some of her new cats because they're adorable. So this is Farella. And the next one, I mean, she has a lot of them, but here's some of the latest ones. Farella, and then not to be outdone by Furball. Cute. Furball. And then there is also the third one, the name is Satin. And they're just all adorable. Yeah, look at that. Look at that face. So anyways, information about these 3 new cats and all the other ones will be on our website soon. Let's see. So I might as well talk about the event because it will benefit the cats too, potentially. I can't remember how many years we've been doing Boo Giving. I can't talk. We've been doing it different ways. But this one is, so it's going to be October 2nd, which is a Saturday, 6 to 9 p.m. It's a fundraiser, like I said, for the Emergency Assistance Center, but we also accept items for Jenny's nonprofit for the cats. Costumes are optional, but we are going to have some painting activities and karaoke. La la la. Yeah, hopefully it'll be better than that. Anyway, it's always fun, and I'm hoping that we have a good crowd because we want to have a lot of things to donate to the Emergency Assistance Center. Last year we had a small crowd because we moved the venue, and I think we moved the date, and it was just a big mess, but we still, as much of a mess as it was, we still donated quite a few items, quite a few. They measure by the pounds, and we had quite a few pounds of stuff, so that was good. But I want to beat last year, and you can help me with that. And obviously it's in October, so you'll be hearing about it some more. Speaking of events, well, I'm not going to put the graphic up for now, but you've probably seen it. It's more of a save the date. Cleanland is doing a haunted car wash on October 28th and 29th. So we've already put out some information about that, and we will be putting it out again because it's going to be fun, and it's close by. If you live in the Nordonia area, you don't have to go far. It's on Freeway Drive. If you haven't been to Cleanland, it's actually right before, or I'm sorry, depending on which way you're going, but it's right by the entrance, the northbound entrance to 271. So it's, it's one of those things where you can't miss it. Let's see. I also wanted to let everybody know, in case you didn't hear, that our newspaper is now weekly. Da, 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 da. Oh, there we go. That's an old one. But yeah, so we have lots of places around town. You can pick up Marks, Peppers, UPS, Postnet, the library. You may not know the library has them. We've had little problems lately because some of the places like CVS, not CVS, some of the places like we are just starting to get them back in the Dunkin' Donuts, and we've been having problems where some of the Dunkin' lobbies have been closing at different times. So when they open the lobbies up more hours, then we can put the papers back there. But anyways, so it's kind of difficult, especially if you're going through a fast food place lately, because a lot of the lobbies are closed. In fact, last week, Cane's lobby was closed. Arby's lobby was closed. Starbucks, Panera's hours are shortened. Their lobby has still been open. Well, restaurant, I should say, has been open. So, it's a difficult time, and I think part of it is a lot of the high school kids and college kids, can no longer work. They're off to doing their education. So that on top of the other shortage of workers, because a lot of people in the restaurant industry have decided to go on and do other things. It's tough right now. So hang in there, people, the workers and the people that are waiting in the drive-thru. All righty. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Moving through the list. So speaking of shopping, and it is Labor Day weekend. I don't know, do you say happy Labor Day? Well, I hope you're having fun. That's what I can say to you. Speaking of fun, and this is in the village, Peppers every Saturday has been having this thing where you can get ribs and hot dogs. And this past Saturday when I was there, they had a line, and I have gotten the ribs from there, and they are really good. So I'm not sure how long they're going to continue doing it, but again, at least it was this past Saturday. They may do it again this following Saturday. We are getting into the season, so we shall see how things go. But anyway, speaking of the village, Bin Treasures is having a Labor Day sale this weekend, and you can get items. I mean, the items at Bin Treasures are already low, but this weekend, if you bring in a coupon, and I'll try to put a link to the coupon down below. If you bring in the coupon, you get 10% off. So on top of their other savings, and they're going to have other specials throughout the store this weekend. And they have sidewalk sales. So they have a lot of stuff outside. And let me tell you, it's really interesting. I mean, there's stands and tables and chairs that, it's like if you're looking for a table for a certain spot or a stand for a certain area. I always say you may find stuff there you didn't even know you needed. But yeah, there's some really nice stuff there. So you have to go check it out. They're still going to be open. The sale is still be going on tomorrow. If you're watching this, you might be watching this on Wednesday. Well, then you missed out. I'm very sorry about that. But you can always shop there. And they always have surprising things. You never know what they're going to have. And, it's tough, though. Some of the stuff in this picture behind me may even be gone already because we took this picture yesterday. So that's the deal with Bin Treasures. And, they are an advertiser. And I thought I would show another advertiser who is new to our promotion and somebody you actually might be in desperate need of. BRB Lawn Care. Isn't that a fun name? Be right back. So they do fall and winter cleanup. In the fall cleanup, which you might be interested in right now, is they will clean out flower beds. They will do bush trimming, help you with the leaves. They do aeration and overseeding and snow removal. Hate to say the S word, but you never know when we're going to get that stuff. You never know when you might need it. Now, one of the things that, let me change the background here. You know, people seeing me out and about a lot, and I get compliments sometimes on something I'm wearing. But this item that I'm going to show you is the most complimented on thing that I have. And it is a purse from Blossom and Bows. I can't tell you how many people that I don't even know, just tell me, you know, I really like that purse. And I tell them where I got it, Blossom and Bows. If you don't know where Blossom and Bows is, you're in for a treat, because it is a beautiful boutique in Sagamore Hills. If you know where Evolution's hair place is, it's in that building in Sagamore. So if you're driving down 82 westbound, it's on the right-hand side. After, but it's in between, you know, how do I explain this? It's before you get to the Dos Coronas Plaza, you know, as you're going west, if you're going towards Brecksville, it's before you get to that plaza. It's one of those, there's like 3 buildings in a row there, and they're in the center one. But anyways, let me tell you, they have great purses, they have great clothes, they have jewelry, they have craft classes, and you can see, of course, there's an address there. It would really help you, much more than the description I just gave. 357 West Aurora Road, Suite C. And they have a phone number there. Give them a call. Tell them Julie called. Julie told you to call. 330-908-1799. And let me tell you about Jody and Steve. They are so sweet. It's definitely a wonderful mom and pop place. And they give to charity. They help anybody. If you go in there, you know, and you need a cookie, I mean, they're the sweetest people. And I wanted to give them a shout out because they're great. And their stuff is great. And I don't know, I kind of feel like it's a hidden gem. So you can also post in the comments that if you've been to Blossom and Bows, you know, just say, you know, love Blossom and Bows, or love, you know, B&B, whatever you want to say. I think they would love that, don't you? Alrighty, so I think I've went through the list. Like I said, there was a lot to talk about, and you know, there's always something I forgot. But you know, we're always looking for advertisers, especially now that we're weekly. Our costs obviously went up, but there was just a big demand for our paper, and you know, businesses have indicated that they would be interested in advertising. So now's the time. And if you know someone that's running for political office this fall, remind them that they could get ads with us as well. And just so you know, we don't endorse anybody. We've never endorsed any candidates. We kind of feel like that practice is it's something they started a long time ago, and there's no reason for us to do that, because we are breaking the mold when it comes to the way we portray the news. And sometimes you may not like what we post, but we post all sides of things. So when there's protesting, and you might think what the protesters are thinking, we post out why they're protesting. We may not agree with what they're doing, but you know, it's the other side of the story. So yes, if you see any information about candidates on our site, it's because they're an advertiser, not because we endorse them. And it's not like, you know, you might say, oh, well, you're not going to endorse them because they're not good. We don't endorse anybody. And that's how we are. All right, let's get on to the contest, shall we? So as I mentioned, you could mention, hello, I love Blossom and Bows. I would count that as a contest entry. Also, you could answer the question if you're a Browns fan. You could say, yes, I'm a Browns fan. No, I'm not a Browns fan. You have to mention Browns fan. You can even say, I don't care about the Browns. I'm not a fan. So I guess as long as you say the word, the Browns, or, NFL football, I will count that as a contest entry. And again, Deborah can pick up her mug of fun at Postnet. I will contact her or be in touch with her to let her know when it is there. If she contacts me before I contact her, she gets an extra special thing. So you might want to let her know that she won. Isn't that fun? So anyways, I hope you're having or had a great Labor Day weekend. I hope you stay safe, and I hope to see you next week. Bye, everybody.